Ooh, what's up, guys? Jake with T and Tattoo. Come to another indoor video. You guys really seem to enjoy this format. At least I really can tell from the metrics and from what you guys are telling me in person. I want to say thank you to all of you. I really appreciate it. Because I know, I'm kind of a smaller channel, 14,000 subscribers. About 100 of y'all came up to me and I gave you a free patch. So that was huge. I really appreciate that. And it helped me realize two things. Number one, patches are a big hit, especially free patches. If you say you're going to give a free patch away, there's a cult following behind that. And I think I'm starting to finally grasp that concept. Number two, though, more importantly, is you guys are awesome. It's reinvigorating to me to keep making more content, whether it's indoor videos like this talking about current events or my range reviews of different types of red dots that we might be dropping. It's nice, and I really appreciate it because really at the end of the day, I do this for you, not for the company, it's not for really anything else, definitely not for the money, because you know how the algorithm is with gun content. But I appreciate you guys. Hope you got a free patch. If you did not get a free patch, they will be on sale on fattack.com. A little shameless self-promotion there, I know, I can't help myself. But anyways, let's get into why you are actually watching this video right now. And it's tied into the COA Goals event. You know, the great thing about going to Goals and other conventions about guns is you get a chance to bump elbows with a lot of people in the industry, both on the manufacturer side, but also the content creation side. I had a chance to actually talk to some of the guys, some of the bigger names out there. Something's happening with Glock. It didn't start happening until this morning. It was breaking news that the Glock COA, as I guess they call it, I always call it the Glock COA, the proprietary aim point cross-branding thing going on, that gun is actually off the market for civilians, completely effective immediately. They have actually canceled, Glock has canceled all purchase orders indefinitely to all their distributors everywhere, completely. Now, my sources, my friends that are also content creators and people in the industry are telling me that apparently it has something to do with fulfilling military commitments, military fulfillment, military something. There's a little speculation there what that exactly is. I'm not exactly sure if it's US-based military or some other military overseas, but there is some sort of need of fulfillment that is so great of a need that they had to completely take the COA Glocks off the civilian market in order to fill that need. That's how great the demand was for whatever this military contract is. Now, this was first reported by Glock Store, and I'll show you a quick clip here. Check this out here.
Hey there, it's Lenny McGill with the Glock Store Performance and Custom Shop right here in the amazing Nashville studios today. And you know, I've got some breaking news, some amazing news, some shocking news to be quite honest. Glock has just told our distributors, literally just this morning, that they're not shipping any more COA guns. The COA is so popular with military and law enforcement that Glock is focusing on the military orders only, and they will not be shipping any COA guns into the civilian marketplace, into our distributors, which means that we won't have them.
This is very peculiar because this literally just happened this morning. We were all finding out while we were attending the GOA convention this morning as it was unfolding. I personally did not go over to the Glock booth to ask them. I just felt like they were probably overwhelmed because I saw a lot of people going over there. I imagine a lot of people are asking their reps there, hey, what's going on with the COA? They actually had one out there on display for us to check out. Apparently, someone is buying them. Let me play this video a little bit more here.
But the question is, who is eating up all these things? And it's a really good thing to think about when you think about the military. Is it overseas or is it here in the USA? Because we all know that SIG won the contract for,
he said the forsaken name,
the US military, but SIG has had some issues. So I bet you that something's going on here with this COA, the demand for the COA into that military market.
Okay, so I'm going to try to be fair here, okay? I know some people in the comments in the past videos where I've been basically shitting on SIG have said that I have been a little bit unfair, that I'm an anti-SIG, Glock fanboy, whatever. I'm going to be fair here, okay? We don't know if this has anything to do with actually with the SIG P320 issues and the M17, M18 stuff and SIG P320s being discontinued by different law enforcement and training facilities. We don't know that for sure. I do think this could be just a weird circumstance, a weird happenstance, because I haven't heard anything that confirms it's directly related to the P320s. It could be. Could be. Let's be fair. It could be. Or it may just be a circumstance. Maybe there is a new need, a different contract that's expired overseas, and now Glock is stepping up to fulfill that contract somewhere else. We don't know. Also, just so you know, if you're interested, if you watch the rest of this video, turns out that Glock parts are getting ready to go up in price because of tariffs. The point of this video is the COA is off the market. Here's another story for you. Switching back over here to usacarry.com. Check this out. Again, they're reporting this came out a little bit later after it was first reported by Glock Store. Glock COA pistols pulled from civilian market. Rumors tie move to P320 trebles. They're saying the same thing. Reports have surfaced indicating that Glock has indefinitely paused civilian market sales of its COA-equipped pistols to reserve production capacity for military contracts. That includes 9mm variants outfitted with the Aimpoint COA optic, of course, with the new A-cut mounting system. How do you guys feel about that mounting system? You guys like that? I personally, not really a fan. I'd rather just stick with RMR or just even their MOS that's not been around too long. I don't like starting a whole nother system. Speaking of, though, now this is actually coming from the Glock reps at the Glock booth at the COA Goals event this year. And y'all, some of y'all may know this, but as far as that footprint goes, this Aimpoint footprint here, let me go back here so you can see. As far as this is concerned, this is like a proprietary thing to Aimpoint, to their new Aimpoint, what was it, the Acro, their new enclosed red dot. So Glock has a special contract with Aimpoint to produce Glocks that have this footprint, and they have like a 12-month exclusive right to this footprint pattern. So think about that too. When Glock says they are pulling all of these off of the civilian market in order to fulfill a military contract, they have the exclusive right to this footprint to produce this for Aimpoint for the next, I don't know, until 12 months is up. Then at that point, anybody can then do this footprint on their own slide. But for now, it's only Glocks that have the rights to this footprint. I think that's the deal that's worked out. That's my, again, I'm from East Tennessee. I don't have exactly the best education. That's how I understood it from what he was telling me yesterday. Is this connected to the SIG P320 somehow? Maybe not internally here in the United States domestically, but what about overseas? Think about some of these European countries. Maybe some of them had actually a contract getting ready to expire with SIG, and maybe some of them chose to not renew and instead decided to go this route. I don't know. I'm not claiming to know either. It's all speculation, and there's no concrete evidence of where these Glock COAs are going. Still can't get used to that term, COA. I just want to call it COA. Anyways, quick video for you. Just want to let you know, put this on your radar. You guys really like this content. Don't worry, we've still got gun reviews and optic drop tests coming in the near future. If you know this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. What do you think about this? I'd love to hear from you. We will see you next time.